Hola y benvinguts a Girona. Yep, that's right, Girona, not Girona as I've been saying. It's our new home, welcome aboard. The votes have been counted, verified, and no one is denying the veracity of them. This is our new home, this beautiful city, this exciting new club. I'm over the moon, to be fair. We've got so much opportunity here and it's a really interesting club. And today, before we get into the episode, we're going to learn a little bit more about our new club. And before we get into the meat of this episode, the press conference, the debut, all of that good stuff, we are going to learn a little bit, first of all, about the club itself. Not the city, not the things to do on a night out, but the football club for which we have signed, the next step in this story. Now, apologies to any Gironistas, any Girona fans, but I feel like I can pretty confidently skip over the first 86 years of their existence. Yep, they were founded in 1930, and since then they have mainly existed as a third division side. In fact, it was only as recently as 2008 that they properly cemented themselves as a Segunda Division team. But they are a side on the up, and in 2016, things really did get very interesting for them. First of all, they managed a second place finish in the Segunda Division to seal their first promotion into La Liga in their history, a historic time for them. And just a couple of weeks before the start of their first season in the top flight of Spanish football, things got even more interesting for Girona as they were bought out, well, the majority of their club was bought out by two particularly interesting parties. First of all, the footballing Goliath is the City Football Group, who primarily are the owning company, holding company, responsible for Manchester City, but also, as you probably know, they've got clubs all over the world, including Melbourne City, Mumbai City, Troyes in France, and a few other clubs that actually we've weirdly had quite a lot to do with in these series in the past. First of all, New York City, Jack Harrison's first club, we played there. As I mentioned, Manchester City, we played there with Gabby Goal. And now, the third CFB side in this series is going to be Girona. So they bought out 44% of Girona in 2016. And this was done, I think, in conjunction with another interesting character by the name of P. Guardiola, but not the P. Guardiola you're familiar with. It's his brother, Perry. It's not Perry, is it? Pear? I don't know. Pear. I'm going to go with Pear. Pere? I have no idea. I should really Google that. I'm not going to. He is a very successful man in his own right. He was a third division football player and has worked with Ronaldo and Ronaldinho in the past. He's also Luis Suarez's manager at the moment, or was at some point, as part of his media-based sports agency. But yeah, him and CFB together are now the, majority stakeholders, owners really of Girona. Seems a bit fishy to me. Pep Guardiola's brother, the holding group who own Manchester City. I don't know, it's not fishy. I guess it's fine, I suppose. Doesn't really affect us too much, I guess, other than we may well be competing against Manchester City loanees, who are probably pretty good. But anyway, despite all the money and the new investment, the new training ground that CFB and Pep's brother bought for them, unfortunately for them, in 2018-19 season, they were relegated. And the final blow was dealt on the last day of the season. So despite the investment, we find ourselves now back in the Segunda Division. But, as we saw in the last episode, we've got a good chance of going up. We're sitting top of the table at the moment. In the real-life 2019-2020 season, they unfortunately lost out on promotion through the playoffs in the playoff final, so really unlucky. But they are there or thereabouts, and hopefully we can be the extra ingredient to push them back into the top flight this season. I'm really hoping we can. I think we can. It's going to be fun. So a few other facts. We play at the Estadi Montilivi. It was built in 1970, expanded in 2017 to the now capacity of 11,200. That's not that big, really, to be honest. About 100 less people can squeeze into that stadium than they can to Walsall FC's Bescott Stadium, and just a couple of hundred more than can be squeezed into Stockport County's Edgeley Park Stadium. Yeah, it's not massive. It's a nice looking stadium though. I'm pretty happy with it. In a beautiful city though, as we will find. And what we will certainly be hoping for in that stadium one day would be a Catalan derby. So crucially, and for those of you who did GCSE Spanish, you might have thought, that sounded a bit strange at the beginning. The Spanish that I probably quite badly murdered. But that was actually Catalan. Yes, not quite Spain, not quite Spanish. It's a region of Spain, just at the top right, who are fiercely independent. And in fact, they are an autonomous state, so I think they have a few more controls over their own fate compared to maybe other regions of Spain. But anyway, you don't want to be calling Catalonians Spanish. But as I said, the one thing that we would really love to play in that stadium, we hope to play one day, is a Catalan derby. As far as I can see, there's no specific Catalan derby, but if we do find ourselves up against Gimnàstica Tarragona at any point in the future, or, you know, Espanyol or a little side called Barcelona, then boom, we're into a big time derby, and that's going to be a huge amount of fun. Just another reason for us to get promoted next season. And from what I've read, actually, one of the big reasons that CFB and Manchester City and Pep's brother got involved is to try and build Girona into another side that give the young upcoming stars from this region just another place to go and play their football, somewhere else to aim towards other than Espanyol and Barcelona. So we're certainly at a club on the up, which really excites me. I like it. They've battled in the lower divisions for many years, but now they've got the investment and now they've got the exciting young English right back. The sky is the limit for Girona, and I cannot wait to get going. Let's get into it. Come on. Hello and welcome to episode 16 of Series 5 of Become a Legend Story Mode. So, massive spoiler alert there in the intro, but not too much of a spoiler really. Anyone who took the time to go and look at how the vote was going, or one of the patrons who can also see how that crucial side of the vote went, it probably would come as no surprise that Girona is our new destination. There we are in our Buriram shirt for the last time. Very, very sad. We've enjoyed our time at the Thunder Castles, but given the opportunity to move, it was time to make our way just slightly further up the career ladder. We're not getting any younger. We're into the early 70s now in terms of rating. It was time to go. Despite some of our performances last season, I think we can make the step up. So thank you to everyone who voted in the comments of the last episode. 219 votes, 156 went to Girona, so that's 71%. Fluminense with 50 votes, 23%. I'm surprised that's not higher. I think the fact that we were in Brazil for the last series of Master League Story Mode probably had an effect on that decision. And there were 13 votes for stay at Buriram, which I chucked in there. I don't think that was ever going to happen, but for those 13, I'm sorry. Alright, I'm sorry. Probably Buriram fans, I'm guessing, but it was time to move. And amongst the patrons of this channel over on Patreon who are helping to contribute and keeping this channel going, it was 71% to Girona. We had a good chat about it in the comments there, and a lot of good reasons for and against both options, but in the end, Girona did win. So that one vote from the cumulative comment votes plus all of the patron votes, it was a clean sweep for Girona, and I can see why. We've got the potential of playing in a top-flight European league next season. Hopefully we're going to progress our rating in line with that, and we'll be ready to go there. Ready to mark Messi in just a few short months. In a Catalan derby, no less. Wow, that's the goal. That's within our grasp. Anyway, time to get it done. List of offers. So we do know now how much money we're going to be paid. 390 grand a year. Pretty impressive. Fluminense decided to match that. Pires coming in last minute, looking to give us a longer deal as well. Tempting, but not sure we'd want to be in Brazil that long anyway. But there he is, Francisco, looks like a nice guy. And we're going to say, yes, please. Our first move of the series. The contract is planned. And we say goodbye to Buriram. We say goodbye to rural Thailand, which had its charms, but they were limited. And on to northern Spain, to a beautiful city, which we'll come to know and explore over the next few weeks. But for now, could be looking at a debut pretty soon, but anyway, do we want to proceed? God damn right we do. So look at that, and we're straight into Real Oviedo, and here we are. Look at that beautiful kit, Puma kit. There's Francisco. He's looking very tanned and slightly overweight at the moment, but we'll allow him that. Actually, that might not be Francisco. That's one of the club staff. What am I talking about? And there we are, looking good. Just signing that. A few smiles for the cameras. And we are excited about the next step in our career. Hello, I'm Jay Hunter, and I'm super excited about joining the club. Yep, I've been practicing my Catalan. I'm sure I'd have a few choice words to chuck in here. Luckily, we don't have to do any keepy-ups in the middle of the pitch. That would be the scariest thing ever, but very, very pleased to have made the move. There we are in our first press conference, looking positive. So we did have something to say. I just want to thank the club for choosing to bring me here. I don't think I'll get a decent night's sleep until I step out on the pitch for the first match. I wonder if that'll be today. Transfer window is closed and new beginnings arrive. But will we be starting our first game? Let's take a look at the messages. Starting at right back, you always get given that opportunity. Let's go and remind ourselves. We're not going to go too much into our teammates today. But in terms of right backs, we are the highest rated right back at the club, which is a huge advantage for us in terms of trying to get minutes at this club. We're going to have to be more conservative than we are. We're not a wing back anymore. We've been saying that the whole time. But we're going to have to link up with Valerie. We can overlap at some points, but we do have to remember that we're playing a short pass possession style of football here. So we just try and get involved where we can, stay solid defensively. We're top of the table. We just need to not make any mistakes, try and whip in a few crosses for the big lad up top. Certainly punching above his weight in the Segunda Division. He was the top scorer last season, scored a hell of a lot of goals. And with 81 finishing and 88 heading, surely just need to be getting crosses in towards him. We're going to be guaranteed some assists. Exciting to play with Sami Saiz. We played with him at Leeds in the Master League story mode. Not last PES, but the one before. And he was a great player while we had him. Good on the ball. A little bit of everything. Decent finisher as well. Mojica. Anyway, we'll come to learn these guys a little bit more. Most importantly, I guess, is Jonas Ramalho. 28-year-old centre-back. He was good in the air. He's relatively quick for his size. That's useful. Got a few weak links on the left-hand side here. Valerie, we're going to be linking up with him quite a lot, I would say. He's quick. Looks decent. Why don't you come on over? That's surely going to come out soon. Today we take on Real Oviedo. Can we get off to a positive start here? Can we have a dynamic debut? Oh, I didn't even check. What sort of form are we on? Green arrow. Lovely. Good form for our debut at home. Let's keep it tight. Let's keep it simple. Let's try and get forward. Look, we will have been signed with the promise of attacking play. There's no way that Francisco watched us last season at Buriram or watched the videos or read the scouting reports and thought this guy is going to be a solid, secure right back who rarely ventures forward. We're going to have to tone it down a little bit. We're not a wing back anymore. And I quite like the fact that we are really a traditional right back now. We have to be more disciplined. Whereas before at Buriram we sort of had an out. We sort of had, well, of course we need to get forward. Now we can, but ultimately we keep the ball, we keep the 3 points coming, or at least the single points, and we retain our position at the top of the table. And next season we'll be playing in La Liga. Let's go. First touch. Oviedo shirt. We find Valerie. Ball out to us here. Can we whip in an early ball? Looking for the head of Stuani. That's all we need to do all season. It's going to be so much fun. We're just going to be putting in those early crosses. Didn't connect with that one, but that is sure to come. Oh, look, we're number 13. What number should we go for? Answers in the comments. Good header, strong. Let's get back, though. It's got away from us here. Good defending. Oh, we've come away with that. Option out here on the right. That's a lovely ball over the top. Use our pace for the first time. Oh, nearly lost it there. We will flight one in. The left-footed ball looking for Stuani again. That is going to be what our season looks like. Picking it up wide, floating balls in for the big lad. I'm absolutely fine with that. That is a recipe for assists. Oh, he's got him behind us. No, he hasn't. Because of positioning. Because of discipline. You've got to love it. Good build up here by Oviedo. We should have this covered. Oh, that's very calm. Too calm. Oh, shit. Why the hell didn't he react to that? Oh, my God. We've sorted this. This is, look, stylish. Little header back. Plenty of time, which we did have. It's dangerous, sure. But there's 2 or 3 defenders who should have got to that first. For fuck's sake. We were playing so well, so disciplined, keeping our position, and I guess we're to blame for that. Hopefully that doesn't affect our rating. It probably should do, though. There's no way that should have happened. I mean, sure, we've got to learn to build a relationship with our fellow defenders, but that was catastrophically bad. Oh well, let's see if we can help get one back. Oh, we've done him there. Plenty of time to look up. Into Stuani. Oh, on the follow-up. Oh, and it's hit the post. Oh, almost contributing to an instant response there. That's it. Pass and move. Pass and move. It's the Girona groove. We'll take this one down. Oh, we stepped away from Fernandez for a second time in this game. Another ball into the box looking for Stuani. Oh, we've let Lever get away here. Got a touch to that, but the shot is there and it's parried wide. Jesus, half an hour in. We've had all the possession here. Not done a lot with it. That's a good ball though. We can break here. Valerie. Give the option out wide here. Lovely little flick there into Valerie. Down the line, looking for him again. Can he get to this one? Defender does. Ah, it's a goal kick. Bollocks. Ball inside to Saiz. Now Stuani. Does brilliantly somehow to get away from that. We've got another opportunity to put a ball into the box here. Stuani near post. Oh, so close, so close. Look, we are going to have a beautiful relationship, me and you, Stuani. Especially if you keep putting balls like that out towards me. We will pick you out. This time near post. That's as close as we've come. It's got to be our 8th or 9th cross so far in this game. Absolutely loving it. We've been hugely involved as ever. And I think we've been pretty disciplined defensively, but we'll see from the heat map whether that's the case. And now we've got defending to do here. Yes, it's all about the positioning, lads. It's unfortunate that it didn't fall again. We'll just let that one go out. No problem. Defending. We love it. Oh, just about come away with it there. Being harassed by that centre forward. And now with the ball down the left-hand side, I think we stay back, which is fine. That makes a lot of sense. Sort of wants us to stay here. That's fine. But half-time, nearly upon us. Can we get a ball into the box finally? No, we can't. That is going to be just about everything for this first half here in Girona. And one big calamity that I guess we were involved in will be the talking point of this half. I think, except for that, we did a pretty good job. Look at that, dominating possession. Absolutely dominant, which is our style, short pass possession football. But crucially, not a single shot on target. 9 crosses, I think that was pretty much all us. Let's take a look at the match records. So that is a heat map that you would definitely more expect from a right back. The passes, though, that is going to be a huge issue. A lot of those were, well, 7 of those were crosses, which a lot of the time didn't reach any of their intended targets. 5 interceptions, though, that's got to count for something. 1 tackle, I think we're doing okay, except for the obvious massive error that led to the goal. Hopefully we can score in this second half, at least take a point away today. We've had the possession. We should be able to do it. And the ball is into the box to Rodri here. Good defending. No, no way. And more misfortune for Girona here. That is never a penalty. That's good defending. Shit. This game's slipping away from us now. As Rodri steps up. The number 9 dispatches it easily. That is going to be a talking point for sure. But we've got a mountain to climb now. So free kick opportunity here. Swung in. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. Oh, no, we've messed that up. Oh, somehow we get away with it. Now a break is on. And we'll move it out here to Valerie, number 34. The number 13. Could that have been the problem? Oh, nearly pushed it past Fernandez there. He did well. Corner here, and we're going to show for it short. Oh, that's clever. Number 6. Ball in. Oh, and the header just floated in there. A looping header, testing the keeper. He had to put it over the bar. I'm liking the interplay there. Big header there, and we're able to grab that one. Valerie making the run. Can we draw the defender to give him space to put a ball into the box? Valerie now, number 34, back to us. Out of the feet. Shit, the cross is blocked. I hate it. We've done well, though, really well to keep that in. Oh, couldn't find Saiz, though. No. Well, we're pretty much dead here. I feel like a substitution is soon to come. I really cannot tell whether we've had a good game, minus the ridiculous mistake or not. But that is a sign that maybe not, as Nahwal Lever, the man we should be marking, puts the ball into the box. Thankfully the keeper's aware. Oh, we found our way into a bit of a cul-de-sac here, but that's a good ball back edge of the box to the number 6, gets the shot away. Keeper though, fairly comfortable save. We're running out of time here, we need a goal in the next couple of minutes. For the 1-2 here with Valerie. Oh, we've come away with it here. Ah, and the cross is blocked. We found it again. Ball out here. That's not a good ball, Valerie. No, that's probably our last chance. 85 minutes gone. Still only one shot on target in the game. It's not good enough. Oh, dearie me. Well, that is not the debut we dreamed of. We mentioned pre-match that we wouldn't be able to sleep until we've had time out on the pitch. I don't think we'll be sleeping much after that. That was nightmarish in many different ways. The penalty was unlucky. The first goal just beggars belief. I thought we had a decent game, really, in some ways. The passing stats, oh, look at that. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. It was the wrong decision, basically. That is day one of defending school. Never play the ball across your own box. Could we have done better there? We could have done a million things better than that. First of all, would have been get the fucking ball out. We didn't do that. Attacking wise, we put a lot of crossing. This could be a 4. This could be a 4. It could be a 5.5. I've absolutely no idea. We had one shot on target. It's a 5.5. I think we got off lightly there, to be honest. That could have been way worse, but it's not the debut we wanted. We made 53 pass attempts, 31 of which were successful. It's not good. It's really not good. 10 crosses attempted. 5 interceptions is good. We really tried to be involved, but we also tried, as you can see from the heat map, we tried to defend and be more disciplined than we normally are. It's not a good debut. We've got a hell of a lot to learn about playing in this system, playing with this side, this possession style of football. It's not what we've played before, but that is not good. Chances are we'll be on the bench for the second game. You always need to play well in your debut. That's basic. And we didn't even check where Real Oviedo are. Luckily not one of our direct rivals. In fact, they're 19th. In fact, they were almost second bottom of the table. That's not a good start. And with just a couple of losses now, we could easily be out of this top 3 and then fighting for our lives. That's not a good start. How are we doing? We're about to level up speed, ball winning and aggression. That's good. We need that. We do need that. Only 3 days later. Yeah, we put in quite a few miles in that. I wouldn't be surprised to see us benched here. Let's take a look at the messages. We are starting again. We're likely to be quite tired. Something for you in the comments, I'm thinking is a little gift to myself because I haven't been able to get out and do any real life stats challenges or any challenges at all for various reasons. I'm thinking as a present to myself for making it to this new side, we're going to allow ourselves 5 position training and we're going to retrain as a right midfielder. 14 days, that's all we need, and then we can request that as our new position. I think it's worth a go. We're going to do it. It's a cheeky one. Let me know what you think. If not, we'll take that away. But I'm going to do it anyway. Right, second game. We build on that. We can do better. We're a little bit tired, but that'll work. Valerie ahead of us was happy to, slip us through. Good 1-2s with him. We're playing 2 defensive midfielders. We should have been much more solid than we were. The more I think about it, though, the more that we were just totally to blame for that. The penalty was unlucky, but really, we committed one of the deadly sins of defending, and we paid the price. Stuani, a lot of chances for him. I think we keep going with the crossing. Eventually, he's going to finish one of them. He's basically Ricardo Bueno on steroids. So we just keep flighting those balls in. Ponferradina, currently sitting in 16th. Should absolutely be winning this. Let's go. So our first game away from home in a Girona shirt. Now, I don't have a fact sheet yet for the Spanish second division, so I know nothing about any of these teams. But all I know is in today's episode, we just need to play well. We can learn about the league, we can learn about everything in weeks to come, but today the only important thing is a good performance. Okay, we're okay to stand here. Neatly worked here. Saiz creates the chance. It's into Stuani, but he finishes on the follow-up. And Samuel Saiz, we've got Saiz, Samuel Saiz, just don't think you are. That was the Leeds chant. We know a chant for him already, which is lovely stuff. He finishes well there. First effort, straight into the striker, Stuani, who did a good job of blocking it. But then it fell very kindly, and that time with the left foot, he made no mistake, and we're off the mark here. So dangerous free kick here for the home side. 12 minutes into this one. Omar Ramos over the wall, in the back of the net. Jesus Christ. We need to get rid of that 13 shirt. We are clearly a bad omen for Girona. This is not going well. 1-1 the score. We go again. Oh, that's shit. That is really shit. Oh, but it's fallen very kindly here. Stuani, Saiz. It could fall kindly again. It doesn't. We're having a nightmare, though. Nice ball into us there. Oh, and plenty of space. Castellano's made an error there. Ball in, looking for Stuani on the turn. Falls to Saiz. Good save by the knees there, the keeper. And we're pushing for a second. That wasn't far off. Taking the opportunity here. Oh, the first touch lets us down massively, but that was almost a really nice run, and our first real surging run into the box that we became our trademark at Buriram. Yes! No! Sort of good, sort of bad. That's basically sums up our opening few minutes here at Girona. Corner here. We're going to have to do some defending. That's a good header away. And it had to be. We were the final line of defence there. Now Stuani will find us as a counter-attack is on here. That's not a bad ball over the top. Looking for him. He's not exactly a pacey striker, but he's got onto that. And despite what the arrow is telling us, we're going to make a run into the box here, but it's a waste of time. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, we've still got it, but we are going to drop back now. Just got a bit excited there. That's a foul, ref. Yes, opportunity here for Saiz as Diamanka is pulled down edge of the box. Is it going to be Saiz or the number 3? Fancies this one. Saiz over the wall and off the bar. Unlucky. The overhead kick is well wide. Was that Saiz? It was. That is very close. Unlucky. With the flick on there. That's our man. We get something approaching a tackle in there, definitely. Saiz will play it out to us here. We've got no one with us, but plenty of space to run into. Going to have to cut inside. Stuani's made a good run. We'll look for him here. That is a good ball. Can the big lad hold it up? We're there as an option. Oh, take it out into the box, referee. Saiz is there once again to feed on the scraps of the attack. That's fine, that's fine. I think we had every right to get forward there. Stuani with a hold-up play. It fell to us. Surely a case for a penalty there, but Gazzaniga tips it wide. We'll accept the short one if you fancy it, but it is fired into the box here. Keeper punches away strongly. We're in an option here. The left-footed effort is just deflected wide there by the defender. Lurking edge of the box. This is a good ball to find us. We had the momentum. I reckon that was going top corner. Top bins, no doubt about it. Saiz does well to take that down. Finds Stuani. The big lad turns, finds the left midfielder. And that is a poor cross shot, something. Oh my god, that's awful. We're going to be able to profit from that. Really should have gone for goal there. Keeper was off his line. We'll have an opportunity to hit one here. Oh no! What happened there? For some reason, I don't know where that dummy came from. That was not the plan. It's the first time goal has really opened itself up to us in this game. But we had the opportunity for the shot, actually. The keeper was out of the goal. We just haven't quite got the confidence yet to be trying those things. Oh, that's a huge opportunity missed. Well, 2 actually. First time ball into Valerie. Can he find us again? He can now in the box. Cut back is on. Oh, no! And he's put it wide. I did consider going for goal there, but I thought no. Got to do the right thing here. It's a lovely bit of interplay. Valerie starting to become a good mate. I can feel that. Oh, just wide. Could have been the winning goal there. And that is our final input into this game. Fair enough. 66 minutes gone. We were pretty tired. We also didn't play very well. Oh, an assist there would have been really nice, though, just to cap off our performance. But we've certainly not made the transition into Spanish football look as smooth as we'd hope. But hopefully our teammates here can eke out a win. Because more drop points in our bid for automatic promotion is not a good look. Oh, that's a lovely ball out from Stuani into Valerie. He's got 2 with him, but he's done well to keep the ball there. Villa's ball in. Oh! Stuani looking for the acrobatic effort there. With just 2 minutes to go, I think that could be our best and last chance. And it was. Another disappointing game from Girona and another very bad performance from us. Again, I've got no real idea how bad this is going to be. Oh, please don't be another 5 point. That's a 5. Shit. Oh no. We are not starting anywhere close to the way we'd want to. We're just misplacing a hell of a lot of passes. I guess the crosses do count for that. But we just, that's the problem. There's no doubt about it. I think our positioning is actually okay. We're making interceptions, tackles, that's fine. Crosses are okay. But if we're losing the ball a lot of the time around that, it's just not looking good on the stat sheet. And there's no way, surely no way, that we start the next game. As we drop down into third. Oh no, oh no. It's all going horribly wrong. 5.3 average rating to start us off. Oh dear. I guess in terms of our transfer average rating that we need, although we shouldn't have to think about that for a while, we continue to go with the career average rather than the season average. Let me know what you think about that. We're 21 years old now. We should be better than it. We are better than this. I think right midfield is the destination, though. We need to really push for that. So next episode, Racing Santander. Only 2 games today, unfortunately. Oh, we've already mastered the right midfield position. That was quick. I thought it was going to be 14 days. Anyway, well, okay, that's done. Oh yeah, of course, that was a big long break, wasn't it? Okay, well, so no need to vote in the comments whether we can do that. We've done that, and we are going to change our preferred position, I think, to right midfielder. That's where we want to play. That's the game plan. But anyway, as I was saying, what I have tried to do is, well, I've made the games a little bit longer because we're a possession side, and also I've got to be more disciplined. So I'm thinking longer games, I can be more disciplined, I'll still get a couple of chances to do something impressive. Today, it just meant I didn't have enough time to record 3 games. But probably for the best. I think we need to go away and have a long, hard look in the mirror and a real think about how we're going to play in this formation with this style of football. It has started worse than I would have ever imagined, but the plus side is it can only get better. I'll see you.